All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for more Dragon Ball Super. So let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Yo, peoples! Kyushu92 here, and welcome back to yet another Dragon Ball Super chapter reaction and review. Last we left out on in the chapter of last month was Carmine was still trying to go after Goku and the crew, and mainly Gohan. So in the process, he sees like Trunks and Goten stopping some robbers, sees how strong they are, and contracts them to go and fight this evil villain that's threatening to take over the world. Because to the people who follow the Red Ribbon Army and work for the Red Ribbon Army, they believe that Goku and the crew, and basically anyone that's affiliated with Goku, they know they're aliens. A lot of them are. But they think that they're this big, massive cabal of individuals who are trying to take over the world. But really, it's just, they're the ones who are trying to take over the world and, rise up, while Goku's just been thwarting them. So, he gets Trunks and Goten to go along with them. Trunks and Goten have no idea that the person that they're after is Gohan. So they follow him, they travel with him, and then when they get to Gohan's house, they recognize it. And as soon as Gohan sees not only Carmine, but also the same soldier that tried to kidnap Pan, he instantly goes beast. And this sends fear through Carmine and the soldier because they know how strong Gohan is. But for them to... And then Trunks and Goten, they know it's Gohan. And it's all like, yeah, we kind of know what they're... Trunks and Goten... They're strong, but they're not Gohan strong. So all that's happening, Gohan's all like, Trunks? Goten? What are you doing here? Then all of a sudden, Goku shows up. Goku's back on Earth. So let's see what happens in yesterday's chapter, because I missed it. Chapter 102, Son Goku versus Son Gohan. I'm sorry. Because because Goku and Vegeta, they all, after their... they were finished with their training session. Not saying that they're finished with their training, but when it finished with their training session, they realized all the events that transpired through the superhero arc, including Gohan becoming even stronger than before. And with this big burst of energy coming off of Gohan, Goku was able to use instant transmission to get to Earth instantly. But my thing that sticks out is the fact that this thing is titled Goku versus Son Gohan. Knowing Goku like I know Goku, that means like, oh, my son's gotten strong. Let's see how strong he actually is. Because when's the last time Goku and Gohan actually fought against each other? The last time we saw them actually sparring with each other was when they were training in the hyperbolic time chamber. Years ago. Many years ago. This was during the events of, this was during the Cell Saga, the last time they were sparring against one another. After that, they really didn't, spar with each other all that much because, Chi-Chi forced Gohan to focus on his academics, and then he became a bookworm after that. So, yeah, if I remember correctly, that's the last time Gohan and Goku actually sparred against one another. When Gohan was a kid. So let's see what happens. I'm sorry, I'm beating around the bush, but it's just got me thinking, how long has it been since they actually fought against each other? So, here we go! And we get Goku, who's just standing on the car with Carmine on the ground, Goten, Trunks, Gohan all looking at him with Goku going, I gotta say, Gohan, the burst of ki from you a minute ago. Wow! Huh? Oh, right. As Gohan's hair goes back to its usual state, because he's already left beast mode. No, not here. Need a better spot. I know, come with me to Lord Beerus's planet. You can show me there. Show you what exactly? Your new form. I want to see how strong it is. In this outfit, though? Fine, hurry up and get changed. I can wait. Yeah, sure. And then Gohan immediately goes off to change. One thing that gets me is that Gohan has never been one to buck up against his dad. Even though his dad is a bit of a himbo, he never bucks up against him. He knows his dad is battle crazy, but it's all like, okay, Dad. He's still that same little Gohan towards his dad, just a little bit. Sure. Huh? And then Goku jumps off the car. How's it going, you two? What are you up to out here? Oh, just hanging out with my favorite brother, right? Totally. Why don't you tag along with us? Huh? Pedal to the metal. We need to make ourselves scarce. Sir. As Carmine is trying to get in the car and get away. What do you think? What do you think, Goten? Could be fun. And then it shows... Then it shows Trunks and Goten being shoved in the car all of a sudden, while the Soldier and Soldier 19 and Carmine are trying to get away. Goten and Trunks get shoved in the car with Goku going, "Have a seat. I can transport everyone at once." Sorry, I'm ready now. And it shows Gohan with his, training clothes, the same clothes he wore when he was training with Piccolo. Great. You get in too, Gohan. And then it shows Gohan inside this red ribbon car, and Goku is holding it. And then he just focuses, and he instant transmissions the car, himself, and everyone inside it to Beerus's planet. Carmine and Agent 19 and Soldier 19 are not having a good day. Oh my goodness! They are living out their days trying to take down Goku, Gohan, and everyone that they know. And they've been transported to a planet where one of the most powerful beings in the universe exists. If Carmine does not shape up and stay quiet, Beerus is liable to just straight up Hakai him right then and there. Of course, I wouldn't be opposed to that, but I honestly feel like this is a comedic moment for Carmine. But they all land on Beerus's planet while everyone is doing yoga. Shilai and dang it, I forgot his name. Broly, Whis, Beerus is just chilling, scratching his butt while Vegeta looks over, and everyone is surprised to see a whole car with Goku just on the planet. Look who I brought! And it shows Goten, Trunks, and Gohan. This is Lord Beerus's planet, huh? Trunks, why have you come here? It was Goku's idea. Where are we, sir? Nowhere familiar, I can tell you that much. I hear you were the star of the show, Gohan. Yeah? Oh, the Red Ribbon Army thing. Sure. Well, want to show me? We might as well spar a little. Spar? With you, Dad? Come on, what's the big deal? It's been forever. True enough. Let's do it. I'm game if you are. The nerve, storming my planet just to have some fun. What's the harm? It could be a delightful spectacle. And this is Beerus and Whis, respectively. And then it shows Gohan and Goku stretching. So, what's this form of yours? Like Super Saiyan 2 or 3? Nope, it's called Beast. Beast? That's a new one. Piccolo named it for me. Neato, right? And you can shift into this beast mode whenever? Yeah, you've always told me I need to be ready to fight at a moment's notice, and I finally got the message. Though it was Piccolo who taught me the trick to better control. The fact that this man entered beast mode and he can do it at any time. This is the potential that everyone says about Gohan. You see, Goku's been trying to, do finer control for Ultra Instinct and even came up with his own variation that doesn't need for him to be calm at all times. But Gohan experiences beast mode once, and now he's able to go into it without any visual repercussions. Like he's fine. He just enters into this new form, and he's able to enter into it as easily as breathing. Okay, Though it was Piccolo who taught me the trick to better control. He did? Well, he is your old teacher after all. Speaking of Piccolo, he's got an awesome new form. Oh, wait. Speaking of Piccolo, he's got an awesome new form of his own. I don't know why this cough is still persisting, but whatever's in my lungs, I gotta get out today. I'm sorry. And I know I've been coughing through a lot of my streams lately, even though I'm way out of my the sickness I was in like weeks ago. But this cough has been annoying me, the fact that it's still existing. Speaking of Piccolo, he's got an awesome new form of his own. You don't say! I'll have to spar with him next time. Man, everyone's been making progress. Trunks. Did you prove yourself as well? Did you prove useful as well? Me? Yeah, duh. I played a huge part. Right, Goten? Sure. I wish you could have seen it, Dad. Our slick combo moves. Combo moves? And then Gohan is just looking at him like, y'all didn't do jack. Yeah, since we're a team. When we combine our power, no opponent stands a chance. And then Vegeta's just looking and goes, Hey, Kakarot. Why not pit Gohan against these two whelps first? Oh? Huh? Okay, sure. This way I get a peek at Gohan's power before our actual fight. Huh? We gotta fight my brother? This is perfect, Goten. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, I think we got a chance at taking down Gohan as a team. Well, don't you two sound confident? I guess so. And, wow. Requiescat in pace. As Gohan prepares to fight Goten and Trunks, while Gohan looks on. Then we get Broly! Who? Scam. Get off of my phone. Broly speaks to Whis. Who are they? Those three would be Goku and Vegeta's offspring. Huh? Meaning that Saiyan blood flows through their veins. And then it just shows Broly looking at both Goku and Vegeta. Then it shows Carmine. And then it shows Carmine and Soldier 19 just in the car still. There, it's like what their name? Alex and I forget the kid's name from Jurassic Park. They're just in there waiting for the T-Rex to leave. They're just in there going, something's about to go down. Keep out of sight for now. Don't attract attention. But Carmine, sir, your pompadour's pretty hard to hide. Curses. Hey, mister, got that camera ready? Huh? You bet. As it shows Soldier 19 getting a video camera out. And Goku goes, wow, we are only on pages 10 and 11. There's 48 pages. I'm not even past the first half. How long is this chapter? Thank God for long Dragon Ball Super chapters. Sorry if I'm not seeing anything you guys are saying in chat. I like reading the chapters first and then reading what you guys are saying. Reading what you guys say. And then Goku goes, and begin! And then it shows Goten and Trunks putting on their Saiyaman helmets. Saiyaman X1 and X2, move out! And they rush Gohan. And Gohan goes Super Saiyan. He just goes Super Saiyan. Starting off as a Super Saiyan. All right. Ups, and then it shows Gohan bracing, and then Trunks goes, up, Psycho, punch! And then Gohan easily blocks it. And then Goten comes up from behind, down, Psycho, kick! And Gohan blocks that. And then they both jump away from him, and both of them jump high into the air, and they just start spinning. Cyclone-style tornado! Double hurricane! And they spin to the point where they create like this funnel tornado, and they start flying towards Gohan. And Gohan just easily jumps over them. Like without any wasted movement, he just completely jumps over them. They miss, and they go flying into the ground with a massive crash. Oh, snap. And then Goku goes, sheesh, all that wasted movement. See? Goku's seeing the same thing I'm seeing. Gohan doesn't waste any movement, he just simply jumps over them, while Goten and Trunks waste all movement, and they completely miss their target. Sheesh, all that wasted movement.
Ugh, darn it.
Maybe lose the headgear. That makes it tough to see your opponent's moves. And they immediately take off their helmets. I was under the impression that the hats the helmets that they were wearing were actually solid helmets, but they go over their head like very thin masks. How is it keeping Goten's hair down that much? Anime logic, probably shouldn't be applying that. Maybe lose the headgear. That makes it tough to see your opponent's moves. They take it off, and Trunks goes, "Fine. Can't deny they look awesome, though." Okay, let's fight like normal now. I'd prefer that. And both Goten and Trunks go Super Saiyan. And then Broly, still watching, goes, "They can all transform into Super Saiyans at will? Most of the Saiyans on Earth can, yes." Oh, huh. And then it shows Goten and Trunks clashing with Gohan. And then Goten comes in with a kick towards Gohan, and he blocks it. And then, while that's happening, Gohan bounces off of the ground, and Trunks tries to shoot him. But then Gohan still dodges. And then Goten comes up right behind Gohan with like an overhead smash, but Gohan proves his superior speed and moves out of the way. Then both Goten and Trunks go after Gohan, and they just continue to clash in the air. And they keep sailing towards one of Beerus's trees, and Gohan sees it, and he starts running up the tree. And he stops, and then he starts running up the tree, and then he starts flying up the tree, and then both Goten and Trunks continue to go after him. And then it shows while he's flying up, Gohan grabs onto a branch and uses the momentum to swing around and kick Trunks away. Then Goten comes up behind. Yeah, Goten comes up behind, but Goten immediately gets swatted away by Gohan. And then he blasts both Goten and Trunks, and it looks like the blasts go through them. Huh? Over here! As it shows that those were actually after images of Goten and Trunks. And they both come flying in right behind Gohan. And he manages to dodge out of the way before they can hit him. And they land right next to the tree and they jump onto a branch. Not bad at all, you two. It's clear you've been training. And here I thought you were just goofing off. Heroes have to be strong, you know? 'Cause... And then Trunks launches at Gohan, and they immediately start clashing. Blocking blow for blow, like Gohan blocks a blow, and then Trunks blocks a blow. And then they lock arms. We got people we want to protect. Sure, so that's how you see it. And as that's going, Trunks... Gohan, holding on to Trunks, swings around and then proceeds to throw Trunks away while Goten comes up against Gohan. And he tries to kick Gohan, but Gohan catches the leg and then throws him too, sending him flying straight towards Trunks, and they land right next to each other. I feel the same way, actually. And then it shows Gohan going further than Super Saiyan, and he enters into his ultimate mode, which is basically just his regular state, but it's even more powerful than his Super Saiyan state. So it's really him just with his like regular hair, but it's just, you know, him in his ultimate state. It's not beast mode, but he goes, "Ha! Using your ultimate mode? No fair!" Ultimate? What's that? The name of that transformation. We never knew what to call it, so we came up with ultimate. It's not very catchy. What do you mean? It's an awesome name! We've got a power-up of our own, don't we, Goten? Huh? I'm talking fusion. Fusion? Didn't you mess that up last time? We practice... Oh, wait, this is Goten. No, wait, this is still Trunks. We practice hard after that. No more screw-ups. Keep that camera rolling, mister. Okie dokie. As Carmine and Soldier 19 are still stuck in the car. And then it shows Goten and Trunks preparing to do the fusion dance. Fusion. Wait a minute. Fusion. I can't do the fusion dance. I've never tried. I never tried. So pardon me if I get it wrong. But they try to do the fusion dance. Fusion. Oh, they still know the dance? Ha! And then there's a flash of light. I already noticed the problem. There's a flash of light, and Gohan looks in shock as we get Fat Tanks again. Let me tell you why I noticed the problem. When it comes to the fusion dance, the characters, when they do it successfully, it is always drawn exactly the way it's supposed to be. Fingertips touching right in the middle. So even if... But when an imperfect fusion is when you have one finger that's normal and then one finger that's off to the side. The top fingers of Goten and Trunks are off to the side, which means that the fusion will not be perfect, which is why we get Fat Tanks again.
Again? Why?
Swing and a miss.
I can't believe this is my son.
But that's how Vegeta's looking. Didn't I tell you?
Well, this sucks. No choice, though. I gotta fight like this.
And it shows Fat Tanks rushing towards Gohan, and he easily just kicks him away, sends him flying into the far-off distance. Ouch! I think we have a winner.
Crap! I lost big time.
And then it shows Gohan going back to his normal state.
Such flashy nonsense.
All right, I'm tagging in. As it shows Fat Tanks finally recovering from that big old kick that Gohan gave him. You ready for this, Dad? And as Goku steps up to fight Gohan. Then we get Broly.
Now it's Goku's turn. Edit out the part where I beefed it, okay?
And then it shows both Gohan and Goku bowing towards each other. And as he's looking, Fat Tanks goes,
ooh, that's Ultra...
Goku looks, and then he instantly goes Ultra Instinct. Mind you, this is not the Ultra Instinct variation he used during his fight with Gas, which was interrupted by Frieza. This is full-on Ultra Instinct, silver hair and the eyes.
Ooh, that's Ultra Instinct, right?
No point in taking our time. Our best moves right off the bat. Let's go.
Sounds good to me. So Ultra Instinct is the best trick Goku's got right now?
It would seem so. And then it shows Gohan focusing his energy. And then the air just starts to whip up around him. And even Goku's all like, wow, that's a lot. And then Gohan's eyes open and he goes, Da! Literally says Da, D-A-H-H-H. And then he goes into his beast state, shocking Goku. And then even Vegeta's looking surprised, going,
This is his beast form.
Check out that gnarly storm of chi.
He changed again.
As Carmine continues to look on. As I said, a spectacle.
Let's do this. Can't wait.
And then it shows Vegeta watching as he gulps, as Goku and Gohan launch towards one another. And then they shift from view, and Vegeta instantly knows where they are, as they start clashing in the air at high speeds. And since the force of their blows are so powerful, the mere shockwave of their punches starts to send things flying all around them. And that includes the capsule car not capsule car, but the red ribbon car that Carmine and Agent 19 are stuck inside. Of course, Limo! I think it's Limo. Limo! I just remembered his name is Limo. But Broly holds on to Limo while Chi-Li is Chi-Lai. Chi-Lai is, like shrieking. And while Carmine and Soldier are flying through the air, Fat Tanks catches him.
Thank you.
As he sets them down, and it shows Gohan and Goku clashing against one another. And then they shift from space again, with Vegeta still following them. It's so casual how he just watches where they are instantly. But they keep moving at such a speed that no one can really keep up with them. Well, those who are powerful enough can keep up with them, but they're just moving at such forceful speed, and the whole air is shaking from the force of their blows. Then Beerus goes,
Whis?
yes, at once. And Whis immediately covers everyone in a barrier. Because of what does that mean when Beerus, what does that mean when Beerus says,
Whis put up a barrier?
and it covers everyone? Because what's about to happen is we about to see some destruction between a father and son. But as that happens, the whole area just fills with light and shockwaves and a kadoom. And while that's going on, the ground underneath everyone is just shaking while Gohan and Goku are fighting. And then it gets to the point where Goku and Gohan are moving so fast, you no longer see them. You just see the points of impact and then just the blurred lines of where they were. That's just what we're seeing right now. They're moving so fast that even the manga page can't keep up with their speed. Trees are being blown away. The entire area where Beerus lives is being shaken. It's being shaken by this fight between Goku and Gohan. And then we finally see them as the manga catches up with their speed. They both land in the crater that is the impact from just them clashing. The whole landscape is just devastated. Trees are knocked down. Portions of Beerus's earth, like I can't even call it earth. The ground is literally carved up in craters all over. While Goku goes,
let's keep this up. Sure.
And then it cuts back to the barrier where Whis and everyone else was inside, and that is the only space in a massive crater that has been left untouched. Mind you, Goku and Gohan have not touched the ground since their clash. This is merely just the force of their blows resonating against each other that has basically devastated Beerus's planet. Scam's trying to interrupt me while I'm trying to get down with the Dragon Ball. You know how in One Piece, when Fujitora, Doflamingo, and Law came together and faced against each other on Greenbit, and then Fujitora brought down a meteor. They all used their powers to defend themselves, and the only spot that was left untouched in a massive crater was the area they were standing on. That's pretty much the same situation right here inside this barrier. And this is just from the shock wave of Goku and Gohan just clashing with each other. It's devastating Beerus' planet. His whole planet. But Goku goes, let's keep this up. And Gohan goes,
sure.
Then it shows a barrier, with it being the only thing left standing in a massive crater, while Beerus is livid going,
quit wrecking my planet!
And then Whis is looking around like, ooh. And that is the end of the chapter, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Wow, I got 8 people watching? Yo! Hello, everyone. It's good to see you. Psycho, D-Train, Julian, it's good to see you all. What a chapter, right? And Super, when Gohan went Ultimate, well, let's see how stronger Goku has got. Well, we haven't even seen the crux of Goku's training, because remember, it's been many years since the events of Gas, since the whole cereal arc and the whole since the granola arc. It's been many years chronologically since then, like Goten and Trunks are in, high school, middle school? Who knows how many years has completely gone by, and how long Goku and Vegeta have been training on Beerus' planet. Like, this is the first time Goku has returned to Earth since he's been training. Goku versus Gohan. Broly is learning about the different types of dads. Yeah, turns out you don't need to put like a shock collar, an obedience collar on your children for them to genuinely love you. Who knew? Who knew? With the threatened penalty of pain if you do not do what you're told. Who knew that you could get a father that actually cared about his own child? Too bad Broly will never know what that's like, because his father was, his father was a poor father. Let's just say that. Poor father. Let's see. This is the first time we've seen Teen Super Saiyan Goten in the canon of the series. Yeah, it is. This is actually the first time we see Goten actually go Super Saiyan. So that's a nice little thing there. I'm really happy to see Toyotaro canonizing the names of the transformations. Imagine Toyotaro struggling to draw those fingers. Look, just the fingers trying to touch each other on the bottom, and then the one on top. Teeny, hi, welcome. We are talking about Dragon Ball Super and its latest chapter. I apologize that I didn't have this stream up for you guys yesterday when the chapter actually released. I was just so into Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. It's really that good of a game, so I apologize for that. But imagine Toyotaro struggling to draw those fingers. I know for me, I try to be like a perfectionist sometimes when I'm doing certain things. Great channel, I found a good one. Well, the only thing I expect from people here when they're here on this channel is that they just behave themselves, be respectful of others here in chat, and then just enjoy yourself. That's it. That's it. I don't expect. That's all that I want people, because this is a fun community to be in. I'm not tooting my own horn or everything, but this is a place for people to be entertained. If you're entertained, I've done my job. Let's see. It's happening. Beast versus Ultra Instinct, and this is Ultra Instinct. This isn't the variation, like I said during the reaction. This isn't the variation that Goku came up with that allows him to use Ultra Instinct along with having his emotions raging. Because it was back when he was fighting Gas saying, like, this is a variation of Ultra Instinct, which requires a calm heart and mind. And I'm anything but calm right now. So this is literally the variation he came up with. Because you know how Goku is. He's not the exact type of individual that can be completely calm in order to draw upon the full might of Ultra Instinct, but also he would be denying the Saiyan rage that greatly benefits a lot of his forms, which is why he came up with a variation. So, him using Ultra Instinct here and now, that's very interesting. Why not use the variation where you can use your full range of emotions and call upon the might of being a Saiyan warrior in this? Why use Ultra Instinct? But that's neither here nor there. The fact that he's using Ultra Instinct against his son right here and now is no small thing. Then we got poor Carmine. Poor Carmine and Soldier 19. Stuck here on a planet up in space. The living space of a god of destruction. And they can't do anything but just sit inside of the car. Literally, every single person outside of that car is basically the T-Rex during that T-Rex scene in Jurassic Park. Their vision is based on movement. Don't move. Maybe they'll go away later. That's all they can do. They're regular. This is the closest we've ever got to a regular human being within range of Beerus. And they're still very much normal on his planet. Now, I'm not going to say the closest of regular human being has ever gotten to Beerus, because Bulma is pretty much one that tends to get up in his face a whole lot. Both Bulma and Bulla. But that's neither here nor there. Carmine and Soldier 19, they stuck. They really was all like, yeah, we need to get out of here now. Before they even left, Goku was all like, yeah, I'm going to take you all here. And it's like, being near Goku does not guarantee your safety. You have no idea where Goku is going to bring you. They're like, yeah, everyone can fit in here. I'll take the entire car. Just instant transmissions, an entire car full of people. So that's a thing. You don't have to worry about just transporting one person. Goku can transport an entire car full of people now. So that's new. And then we have Goten and Goten. I was about to say Goten and Gotrunks. Pardon me. But we got Goten and Trunks going up against Gohan, who just uses regular Super Saiyan against them. And mind you, Goten and Trunks are strong, but like I said, they are not Gohan strong. And then, of course, they fail the fusion dance. Once again! They failed it during the whole Cell Max fight, and they were fat tanks for the entire duration of the remaining fight. And now they've turned into fat tanks again because they once again failed the fusion dance. And you would think after saying, we've been practicing, you get it right. Not only did you fail the fusion dance, you failed the fusion dance in front of your father. And then Vegeta's all like, I can't believe this is my son. Kakarot, teach them how to do the fusion dance. I'm not meant. Bulma,
Explain to me why Trunks is here.
If Goku, let me see. Got here as it ended, dang. Yeah, you came in just a tad bit late, Holster. Dragon Ball fans are eating well this year. So far, I can't say we're eating too good. We're like getting appetizers. We're getting appetizers because, since Dragon Ball tends to drop a chapter once a month, we only got 2 chapters thus far. So we haven't even begun to see what eating is like for Dragon Ball. I'd say give it to maybe about April or May. Give it to that point to see how well we're doing with Dragon Ball Super. But the fact that we're getting Goku versus Gohan in their most powerful states, yeah, this is a fight we probably never thought we'd see, but I'm happy we're getting. Let's see here. If Goku was a hero, he'd be a terrible hero. The collateral damage. The collateral damage. See, as strong as Goku is, as powerful as he is, as good at what he does as he is, I would not want that man to be a superhero. First of all, Goku doesn't even see himself as a hero. He's not a fighter for righteousness or anything like that. He's just a fighter. He is not above killing his opponents if they pose a threat to the world and to those he loves. So, we don't need Goku as a hero because the collateral damage would be substantial. Someone get them boys some dance lessons. Look, they need to go play some Just Dance. Go through the tutorial stages. Make sure they got the positioning right. And then practice. My thing is, how you say you practicing and you still fail? You don't show no progress? You practicing, but you still fail? Y'all don't ever practice to make sure that the fingertips are perfect? Y'all jumping around and doing perfect moves, landing perfectly on trees with perfect equilibrium and perfect balance, but y'all can't make sure y'all fingers are touching directly in the middle instead of off to the side? Y'all are some of the most powerful beings on the planet Earth, and y'all can't even get y'all fingers to be in the right spot? You can move faster than the human eye can see, but you can't get the fusion dance right? Y'all ain't Here's the thing. We can't give them no excuses, because they ain't kids no more. They out here running around in they superhero underoos, fighting crime on a regular basis. They are not kids. They are not kids. They can't get that excuse of like, we're kids. We still need to get used to this. Goten, we still need to get used to the fusion dance. Y'all are not kids. Y'all ain't got no excuse for why y'all keep failing. Either y'all are practicing and y'all just bad at it, or y'all ain't practicing. Somebody lying. Somebody lying. Me, I watch to see how strong ego be over time. Me? I wonder how the training between Vegeta and Beerus is going. Because remember, Goku is training with Whis. And of course, the usual sparring to see how the progress is going. But between Vegeta and Goku and Broly, of course, to see how the progress is going. But I wonder how the progress between Vegeta and Beerus is going. Because Beerus is training Vegeta to fight like a destroyer. Whereas Goku is learning from Whis the finer teachings and the finer things of Ultra Instinct. So I would, as much as we spend a lot of time on Goku, I want to see more Vegeta. I want to see how his progress is going. Because when it comes to Vegeta as a character, I like to see his growth. I really like to see Vegeta's growth. He's got like Ultra Ego, which makes him like even more powerful the more damage he suffers. And it just keeps him going. Of course, he still has to suffer the drawbacks. It's not like he can't feel the pain. He just straight up ignores it. But I'm very excited to see Vegeta's growth. And you bring up another good point, Holster. I want to see Broly's growth as well. Who's teaching him? Well, everyone else. While we got Goku being taught by Whis and Vegeta being taught by Beerus, everyone else is teaching Broly. Goku, Vegeta, Whis, Beerus. Well, Beerus is just watching on. He's not actively teaching. He's just watching. He's just watching because he's bored. Otherwise, he'd be asleep. But Everyone else is teaching Broly. Broly, he learns by watching. So he's watching Vegeta fight, he's watching Goku fight, he's watching this fight between Gohan and Goku. He's learning. That's one of the ways he learns, not just through fighting, but through observation. So Broly's growth is coming from everyone else's growth while he's watching. The only thing that really needs to be put in check, and hopefully he'll reach a point where he can fully control it, is his anger. Because his rage, when he starts getting into a fight, that starts to creep up. Slowly but surely, that starts to creep up. But if he were to gain control of it, Broly will quite possibly be one of the most powerful characters in the entire Dragon Ball series. Simply because he's the legendary Super Saiyan of this particular universe. Capable of boundless energy. Which we saw during the movie. Like, this dude, you cannot stop him. They were literally preparing to blast and kill Broly had it not been for Chi Lai's wish for him to go back home. But Broly's strength just kept increasing more and more and more and more. He literally has the capacity for just boundless energy. But the thing that's holding him back is his rage overriding his mental faculties. Just his rage taking over. Which is why many chapters ago when they were fighting each other, Goku was all like, hey, cool it down. You're starting to get a little bit angry. So if they can fine-tune that for Broly and he perfects it, I think we're going to have a very capable ally for Goku and company. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. And that's just with Legendary Super Saiyan. We don't even know if there's a stage beyond that canonically. Yeah, that's the thing. Legendary Super Saiyan is literally just not only the name of what Broly is, but also a state he can achieve. But that does not mean that's the limit of the state he can achieve. Because if he's getting taught by Whis and Goku and everyone else who has ascended to many, many, many different forms over the entire series, who knows how much greater Broly can reach? That's a scary thought when you think about it. Legendary Super Saiyan may not be the cap for Broly. That's kind of cool when you think about it. It's kind of cool. Matter of fact, hold on, we're going to do this. I love to look these things up with you guys so we can talk about it. I love looking these things up. So let me bring up... Give me a sec. Here we go. I always like to look up these characters on the wiki that people keep updating. So if I go over to his abilities, forms, and transformations, so of course we have his Grade 8 form, we've seen that before. His Wrathful state, which is what we've seen in the movie when he first starts fighting Goku and Vegeta. Then his Super Saiyan state, which is when the fight gets more intense. Then we have the Full Power Super Saiyan. Thus far, we have Full Power Super Saiyan. So, yeah, and it also called Legendary Super Saiyan. Full Power Super Saiyan. Yeah, it's referred to as Full Power Super Saiyan. And he grows even taller, to 9 feet tall. That joker tall. He gains height and more muscle the further in his forms he goes. Kind of reminds me of like that Ang Lee Hulk movie where Hulk got bigger and stronger the angrier he got. Broly functions the same way. His hair and eyebrow color turns completely bright green, and the hair arranged in thinner strands than they are in his initial Super Saiyan form. This full power state was created for the film, and so does not appear in the manga. So this full power Super Saiyan state is exclusive to the movie, which is why I probably should be focusing on the Legendary Super Saiyan aspect. So, let's see here. We have, Kale, she has access to that for her universe, but we have Broly here. Let's see. Broly is able to outmatch Goku and Vegeta in their Super Saiyan Blue forms, even diving through their Gallic Kamehameha with ease. Fights Frieza in his final form and easily beats him around. He then proceeds to fight Golden Frieza for around 1 hour before finally beating him to the point he cannot fight back. So that's a big thing. Beating back Golden Frieza to the point where Golden Frieza's all like,
Broly, look! Your father was hit with a straight energy blast!
Broly craves battles in this form and even tried to attack Whis, who easily avoids his attacks without effort, showing Broly in this form is no match for him. I mean, no one is really a match for Whis, let's just be honest here. Later, Gogeta, the fusion dance of Goku and Vegeta, appears to fight him in this form. While fighting, he was able to push base Gogeta to transform into Super Saiyan, and they both seem evenly matched in terms of power, as Broly could match Gogeta's Kamehameha with his Kame Blast with his own energy attack, with the resulting clash breaking through dimensions. But Gogeta's superior skills soon gave him a decisive edge to land many blows on Broly, while Broly struggled to keep up with Gogeta and hardly landing any blows, although he still endured with little hindrance to his performance. That's something to be concerned about. The overall will to just keep fighting through the pain. Not unlike that of Ultra Ego, but just think about this concept. Being so strong that even though you are fighting and getting beaten around, nothing that's being done to you hinders your performance. Like, imagine a basketball player playing for an entire game, and no matter what happens, he does not get tired at all. He ain't sweating. He's not huffing and puffing like everyone else is. They ain't shaking their shirts to keep themselves cool if they on the bench or anything like that. He's just running full tilt for an entire game. It's like that. Imagine if there was a basketball player like that. Imagine how much it would pay to be that type of basketball player. But going back to it, in the end, Broly's power grows again, and he transformed into his full power Super Saiyan form, exclusive to the movie. In the light novel, however, Broly reverts back to his regular Super Saiyan form towards the end of his fight with Gogeta. Super Saiyan Broly and Super Saiyan Gogeta shatter through dimensions as they fight until Broly powers up into his Super Saiyan full power state, shrouded in a green aura. In response, Gogeta activates Super Saiyan Blue to regain the upper hand. Ultimately, Gogeta prevails over Broly, who is narrowly saved from a lethal full force Kame by Chi-Lai, who wishes Broly back to planet Vampa, helping Broly calm down and return to his base form in the process. Chi-Lai and Limo, yes, I knew I would remember his name properly, join him on Vampa while Goku approaches them with supplies, including capsules, Capsule House, 2 Sensu Beans, and offers to train with Broly. So, we have the different states. We have the controlled state. We have the powerhouse state. We have the full power state. And then we have higher levels and then hybrid states, but that starts to reach into like video game territory. And then the different fusions such as Kefla. Then Dark Magic Enhanced. Yeah, we're starting to dip into like video game stuff here at this point. But here, just imagine how strong Broly could get. Imagine how strong Broly could get if he could fully control all that power he has. Imagine. Because Goku, I feel like it's a bit of a cheat for Goku to have progressed as far as he has because his father wished for him to prosper. And I feel like that kind of helped Goku get to where he was. They had to go Super Saiyan Blue to ensure they could land a killing blow on him. That's scary to me. Yeah, a fusion of Goku and Vegeta also going Super Saiyan Blue had to be done in order to take down Broly. A fusion plus Super Saiyan Blue had to be used against Broly because Broly just kept getting stronger. But imagine if Broly gets full control of his power. That'd be interesting to see. And then the fight when he's completely in control, the heights he could possibly reach. I know we're off on Broly when it really should be focused on Gohan and Goku fighting for the first time in like over a decade or so. Like, how long has it been chronologically since the Cell games? Since the Cell saga when Goku and Gohan were preparing inside of the hyperbolic time chamber? How long has it been chronologically up until this point? This is the first time that they're fighting. In years. Several years. A decade even. So it should be interesting to see the next chapter, which will be 3 days before my birthday, because the next chapter is supposed to be dropping on March 20th. My birthday is on the 23rd. So it should be interesting. Matter of fact, this chapter should be dropping right before Dragon's Dogma 2, because Dragon's Dogma 2 drops on the 22nd of March. So you guys will get Dragon Ball Super, some Dragon's Dogma, and then my birthday. Nice. Cool. Okay, I talked enough. I feel like, wow, I talked for almost a whole hour. I'm sorry if I hung you all up. But this was a very, very fun chapter. Gohan versus Goku, and they're immediately fighting in their strongest states, and they're already wrecking Beerus's planet. Just from the force of their blows. They haven't even touched the ground until after everything's destroyed. It's just the shockwaves from their punches. Still partially weird for me to see Gohan just casually fighting. It's scary to me how Gohan immediately grasped the concept of his beast transformation without any drawbacks. Ain't that scary to you? Him being able to access his strongest form to date at any time. He really took those words from Piccolo to heart because now he can access it with no visual means of any impairment. Whereas Goku has been training with Whis and everyone else to find control, his Ultra Instinct and everything, Gohan just gets it. Just instantly gets it. This is why I said that the potential of Gohan is vast. Incredibly vast. But we'll touch on that at another time. Next chapter is going to be epic. Look, having a new Dragon Ball Super chapter where we get to see Gohan and Goku fight each other at full strength a couple of days before my birthday. I call that an early birthday gift. Yeah, I can't wait to read it as well. But I'm done, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry to hold you up as long as I have, but I just had to talk. I just had to get everything on my mind out about this chapter and the series as a whole and its characters because I just enjoy talking about these series and the characters and all the different aspects with all of you. It's fun for me. It really is. But I'm done. All I could say to everyone here, whether you're new here or you've been here, and that's why Goten is the biggest disappointment to me. This is the first time we see Goten with a Super Saiyan transformation. Who knows how strong Goten is, but he's definitely not in the range of Gohan or his dad. He's definitely not in the range of Gohan when Gohan was a kid, though. Because Gohan, as a kid, destroyed Cell. And Pan's future will be very intriguing to see. It will be. Woe to the guy that tries to ask her out when she gets older. Yeah. But yeah, I'm done. Hope y'all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video. And if I got any new people here on this channel, like, comment, subscribe, because I am always looking forward to entertaining you. So have a fantastic day, and once again, as always, later, peoples!